given the key to Peter in order to deliver the children of God. Father, I need the same key of David to deliver the people that who are being locked down in different altars of darkness.
Ladies and gentlemen, how you guys doing? You guys good? Thank you for coming through, man. If this is your first time stopping by, they call me Jay. I'm a Motherlandian and I do drop vlogs every day talking about issues affecting my continent because it is my duty to give my own quarter in so that we can share. Today we're about to talk about the colonial tool called religion. Yes, we are going to talk about religion as a colonial mechanism to dumb down Africans. Before we do get started, man, it would be a great pleasure and honor to have you as part of the family. If you're not done yet, do think about becoming part of the family. So let's not waste a whole lot of time. Let's get into it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, prior to coming in contact with the Europeans, man, Africans were actually religious people. Well, we were not religious as per your understanding today, but we were spiritual people. And anything that has to do in believing in the supernatural or in an entity, that is spirituality. Now, prior to coming in contact with European explorers, man, the Portuguese, because if you look around Africa, man, most African countries, their first contact were with the Portuguese. And I mean, most African countries. Correct Mr. J if I'm wrong. But prior to that time, we lived in societies that were organized, and we had a system of spirituality, or aka religion, which actually did pretty good for us. It let people live their life. It let people live a balanced life. It didn't, enslave people that much. That is up for debate. But ladies and gentlemen, what we have been seeing recently in Africa, and there's the saying that when the Europeans came and they tried to colonize some African tribes, and they were not finding it easy, so they came up with the tool of religion. So they put the Bible in front, and then they robbed everything that these poor people had. My people, my African people, my ancestors had, and the rest is history. Now, religion was introduced, man. First of all, it was Catholicism, and then, everything came into place. But in the recent century, man, the Pentecostal movement has been eaten deep into the soul of Africa, man. I just have to say this, man. I don't hate any Pentecostal movement. I don't hate any religion. This is not me bashing on any person's belief, but I am saying this. The way religion is today in Africa, it is really, really, really disheartening to understand what is going on and what religion has been used to dumb down my fellow African brothers and sisters. Let us fast forward to the situation of today, man. I want to talk about this beautiful country called Nigeria, man. And when we talk about Pentecostal movements in Africa, man, we definitely got to bring Nigeria into the picture, because it seems as if every now and then, everywhere you turn to, there is a new Pentecostal movement in Nigeria. There is a new Pentecostal, aka prophet in Nigeria, who comes out and tries to make you think that they are the best or they are the ish. Now, these people over the years across Africa, so-called prophets, I don't know who gave them that, right? So-called apostles, I don't know who gave them that, but it is all a clique and it's all cliche to think that these people are supposed to mimic the prophets and the apostles in the Bible, but they are living this rock star, celebrity, high flashy lifestyle, which goes contrary to what religion is all about. Now, I know some of you guys will come for Mr. J's throat, but it's okay. That is why I brought this vlog in, so that we can have that debate as Africans, you feel me? Now, the recent situation that has been going on, man, we remember a couple of months ago, man, one African so-called prophet say he raised somebody from the death, and this guy came out of his coffin with his mouth open, and then he ate at his own funeral. Fast forward to that, man, we have a situation of, I want us to talk about this pastor from Nigeria. I'm not going to mention his name. A couple of years ago, this man did post something online which is really disturbing, which I don't even know why we didn't bring that and castigate that and just ban this clown for good, man. I call them charlatans, man. This man went on a so-called prayer mission, and he was praying and he asked God for the keys, and in that video somehow God answered him and sent him keys. Now this man has been using these tactics just like all his fellow charlatans to dumb down my fellow Africans, my youths who keep believing in these charlatans and not going for their not going to their full their full limits in life. Some of you keep believing, oh, I'm waiting for God's time. God's time is the best. This is the, and you're not really putting in you're not giving it your 100%. You're not giving life 100% because you keep believing in these charlatans who are just there to make money. I'm not going to talk anymore. Let's watch the video, and then I will come back and then we will discuss more. Watch this video.
Lord, what am I going to do? I want to deliver your children. Lord, I want to deliver them. Father, you have given the key to Peter in order to deliver the children of God. Father, I need the same key of David to deliver the people that who are being locked down in different altars of darkness. Father, I have no power on my own. Oh Lord, release the key. Release the master key of Jesus. Release the master key, Lord. I need it. Your children are suffering. Your children are crying. Business are not moving forward. Father, I need it. Papa, marriages are not, miscarriages and the rest. Father, some are looking for children. Some are looking for marriage. Some are now, they want to make it in life. Some want to go to abroad. Some their documents have died down. They lock them down. Oh Lord. Father, I need the key of David. Lord, to deliver. Release that to me. Release them. Release the keys of David to me. Release the key of David to me in order to now.
Jeremiah, my humble servant, I have heard your cry. I have given you the keys of the kingdom of heaven. It is the master key. With it, whatever you bind here on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you lose on earth will be loose in heaven. Go and give it to my children. As they follow your instructions, they will succeed and testify.
Lord, I thank you for the grace you have now released unto me in order to set your people free, in order to deliver your people, your children that who are in bondage.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you did watch that video. It's a long video. I just had to cut it short. I just wanted you guys to see. Now, I don't know how these guys still has followers. And I don't know why the authorities, man, the political elites in Nigeria still allow such people to be out in the rampage and dumbing down and misleading the youthful stage who are supposed to be actually putting in 200% towards real life goals and destinies and stuff like that. Now, I don't know about you, man. I watching this thing, I think the voice, first of all, you can see clearly that this is all fake and made up stuff. And then they use some kind of tour kind of thing to give this man the keys. And let me just say this. This man sold all of those keys that you guys saw. So it means that if this man could go over wherever he was and prayed and God sent him the keys, It means everybody can go down on their knees to and pray and get the keys. And you are not supposed to belong to any religion. Now you will look this and you will just laugh it off and say, but Mr. J, this is just comedy, this is this and that. Yeah, this to you and me, to us, some of us who are woke and some of us who can see through the BS, this is just BS. But there are people in rural communities, like in the villages, like the poor, people who have no way out, people who think that this is real, people who will look up to this charlatan, man, this clown, this con artist, and believe in all this mess. And then they will go in and he will start telling, okay, I'm selling this key for X amount of money, and you will go and you will buy these keys that keep in your house, a special place in your house, like, the poor-minded people, they will hang it somewhere in their houses, and they will think that this key is giving some kind of blessing. Everything is a belief system. But I want us to take a good look at this fellow. Look at this fella. Take a good look at this man. Like, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about you, but when I watch certain things, it just hurts me. Like, it just makes my whole stomach turn. And I don't even know why some of these folks are even allowed to be gallivanting around in society. This should be a crime. Like, this should be a crime of abuse of, I don't know, this should be a serious crime. But wait a minute, remember in the beginning of this vlog, I did say that religion is actually a colonial mechanism. Now, when I say that, most of these charlatans in society all across Africa, some of these Pentecostal fraudsters in the name of prophets and apostles, some of these people are in bed with some of the political elite in society, because the political elites come to these people and give them some money and have them keep preaching what they're preaching so that the masses can be dumb. Yes, so that the people cannot, uprise, the people cannot protest and demonstrate against them. And once we keep going on without doing anything about these people who are there to just keep us dumb, I'm saying us because my brothers and sisters in Africa, I'm part of you and you're part of me. We just keep believing in this mumbo jumbo, giving our money, and these people keep enriching themselves. We have pastors with private jets. They are maintaining private jets. We have pastors with expensive schools, universities. We have pastors who fly left and right. We have pastors bragging online how they paid God $1 million and then God blessed them. Bro, I just brought this up because this is early morning. I woke up to start working, but this issue has been on my chest because I do know that back in my home country, Cameroon, you have people that are deep inside of this Pentecostal movement to a fault where they cannot even believe what is real and what is fake. I want you to leave a comment. What do you think about all of these fraudsters in the name of preachers and prophets, and what should society do to get rid of these people, and what should we do as the youth? Because Africa's population, majority of Africa's population is the youth. And this youth, we are supposed to be using our might, our energy to uplift the continent, not falling into traps of these con artists. Leave a comment. And once again, I am not against any person's beliefs. I am just against the mass misleading and the deceiving of the youth for personal gains. That's my time. I hope you did become part of the family. I'm out here. Be good, man. Stay blessed. We are proudly motherland over here. Bless.